Today we're back on these clip-on candle lights, and another opportunity presented itself, so we now have two sets. Got these for £10 posted. We're going to have a look at them, see if they work, and figure out what we're going to do with them. So yeah, we're gonna faff about with these ones that we fixed the other week, but for the moment they're just gonna go to the side because we have these. I was watching several sets on eBay, and this set was originally up for, I think it was on for £25, and the seller had offered them for £20 posted, and I wasn't really interested, and I think they got relisted twice. And they got relisted for £10 with free postage, and it was, I think it was £10 starting bid. I bid the £10 on it with like 3 seconds to go. Nobody else bid on them, so I got these for £10 posted. And they're in better condition than the other set, and they don't look like they've had much use. Let's have a little look. Okay, we've got some spare bulbs. Philips. Strange. 23p. It's the correct fuse bulb, the large one, and it's got a yellow spare. We got written on here, not much, just the usual particulars. So they are Crown line, they're not Philips. These ones are the non-coloured set. Well, they are coloured, but these are the ones I really wanted, the yellow ones. So we've got options. Yeah, we've got a bayonet plug. I mean, these are 80s lights. Oh, we've got a broken clip. Got a broken clip there, so when you, whatever these tie-ups are for, they can go in the bed. Got a broken clip, but we've got spares to fix that. Bayonet plug. Let's have a little look inside. It's very rare you see people wire these correctly. See how the cable comes out of the terminal and wraps around. It's like an anti-snag device in the middle. It's like a Bakelite material. You can give it a good pull, but these I don't understand why people ran these. Again, my suspicion is that plug sockets were a premium in houses way back when, and to save having, I think a lot of houses had single sockets, and if you were lucky there was one by the window to have a lamp in the window, and then you had those crazy dogleg adapters which had the bayonet plug at the bottom, the male socket, and a female socket for the bulb to go in, and had a dogleg on it to put one of these on as well, so you could have the Christmas lights on and the lamp on, or just the Christmas lights on. I think that's how it worked. Before we replaced this with a plug, got this contraption that I made years ago. It's just an old floor lamp switch, and I've got some bayonet fit holders in it with flicker bulbs. I haven't had this out for a while. One of the flicker bulbs needed replacing and I didn't bother doing it, so they work. And we've got a spare bayonet plug thing, so let me just turn them off. Oh, in case you're wondering, I made this to have in a fireplace. So when the fireplace never had it on, it was a gas fire, and I put these in with the coals to make it look like it was a real fire, hence why they're covered in dirt and dust. Let's see if our lights work. And they do. Fantastic. Let me see if I can get rid of that flicker using the Black Magic Camera app to get rid of the flicker. You can just about see a minor pulse on there, but if we pull it away, it disappears to a point. So they all work. They're all yellow, so that's great. We don't need to do any work to these lights. They're all ready to rock and roll. The only thing we've got to sort out is this broken one, so into the spares box we go. So here's one of the spares. If you want to know the story how I got to these spares, there's a link up there to the last video we did on these lights. Oh, they are different colours. So there are differences. Let's see if we can liberate this ball from its socket. That was easy enough. Can we liberate this one as well? Nope, that one snapped. Let's see if we can get it out. Okay, we managed to liberate that. Will this work? Yeah, it's a bit tight. And there we go. We got it in. It's a tight fit, but it works. So we need to put our cables. Put our cables either side like that, and there we go, back to working order. That's that fixed. Right, let's get them safe and a little bit more modern. Okay. What's interesting is these bayonet plugs are, and there may be some people who think, oh, it's traditional to use these and have a lamp plugged into them. They're just impractical, and not only are they impractical, they don't have a fuse on them, so they're not particularly safe in that regard. They're just an interesting remnant of a time long since past that we can all have a little quick look at and appreciate how they used to do things back in the day. I think I must have had about 15 of these, and I sold them as a bulk buy on eBay, and somebody actually paid 20 odd quid for them on a 99p bid auction, so somebody must have wanted them. I've got this one, I've got a black one. There's a black one on the old display at the back there with a few other little old remnants, but this will just be consigned to a box of bits. Alright, we've got a plug. You've all seen me do plugs, so we'll do this. Now, before I cinch everything down properly, I want to check that we've got the correct direction of the voltage. So, what I mean is, if I take this bulb out here, like that, it's all still live, so I need to swap the terminals round in the plug because it makes problem solving a lot easier. This is a Crabtree plug. Got a bulk box of them a few years ago, and there's a right old mixed bag of them in there, and nothing on the end. All back in there. So that's them all working, ready to go. It's nice to get a set that works straight out the box. As for these, gonna put up a community post, go check that out. There'll be a poll in there. Do we make these all yellow like the other set, or all multicolored? So I'll leave that vote up to you folks, so you have a little vote on that, and we'll come back to these ones in another video. It won't be next week, it'll be a bit further down the line, so we don't dilute the feed with just all this set of lights. So have a little look at the community feed, have a little vote to see what you think we should do with these ones, and I will catch you on the next one.